Edith Labelle here at Cage Wars 115. I am here with Ian Garry. After such a strong performance, so sharp, so focused, it's probably the most focused I've ever seen you, actually. Did you feel an absolute control in there? Because you looked like you were.
Yeah, I actually said it to Chris out the back. We got moved to the practice area just before we walk out. And I sat down on the chair and I just went, Chris, this feels weird. And he was like, let's get serious. I was like, no, I'm in the zone. I just mean I'm like, there was no, normally there's the little bit of kind of shakes, you start getting like itchy to go out. I literally was like, yeah, let's just do it. This is it. I've trained. The reason I'm so confident is because like over the last 10 months, I have been nothing but flat out training and working my ass off to get where I want to be. And I'm at a level now where anyone in Europe, anyone in the world wants to challenge me, I'm going to put up a fight, whether I win or not. This is where I'm talking about the top 10% in the world. I'm going to put a fight up to them, whether I beat them or not. Anyone else below that, I'm beating. And I'm beating like that tonight, comfortably and looking good.
It definitely showed. And I feel like you've actually matured a lot this past year. I feel like before...
A little bit.
Well, what I mean is, I feel like before, being in the UFC as soon as possible was all that was on your mind. Yeah. And I feel like you've came to the realization that the more time you spend at Cage Warriors developing your skills, the more successful you will be once you actually get there.
No, look, I've said this before, Cage Warriors are a machine. They take people like me, young, talented prospects that have a lot of potential to go on and do better and succeed at the higher level. And I know this. Like, I know what Graham and Ian and all the staff at Cage Warriors do. They run such a good crew together. They do the right thing. They give me the right, not me, but everyone, the right test at the right time. He was a great fighter, but I was better. I said this all week. I know this. And the next person is going to be better than him, and I'm going to be better than them, because that's just the way I am. I'll find a way to win. But I know the longer I am in Cage Warriors, I've said this, the only reason I want to get to that title is because when I get to that title, I have to fight the next best guy in Europe. And I don't mind doing that 3, 4, 5 times to get my experience, but I have to fight the best guy. And then I'm ready for the UFC because I've been doing it in Europe way before I was ready for the UFC. And that's my outlook on it. But Ian Dean and Graham Boylan, they do exactly what they need to do. And I'm just going to sit back, relax, and make sure I'm on the main card.
And you did mention that you wanted a more experienced fighter. And yeah. I was looking at his record. He actually had an amazing record.
No, he did.
Because out of 13 wins, like 10 of them were done in the first round. But you definitely proved that you are ready for someone a lot more experienced. So make your call. Who do you want?
Well, again, I'm not here to, like, we've said this from day one. I'm not here to call out fighters. If I would, I'd call out every single person on the roster and tell them I'm better than them. But look, that's not the way I am. That's not the way Chris would teach me. He's coached me to that. My fighting does the talking. Now, I talk a lot of shit in between. My nickname is The Lift, but that's a different thing. That's because I don't shut up and I annoy everyone. But my next opponent is going to be whoever they put up, but it better be someone with a good record that puts me in the European stage and makes everyone know how good I am. Because I'm ready for that, and there's no one stopping me to go to where I want to be. So it's just about timing. I don't care how long it takes. I'm getting there, and I'm going to be a champ. So that's it.
Okay, now tomorrow there's a welterweight title on the line. I want your prediction. Is it going to be a Mason Jones scrap, or is it going to be more a controlled fight, the Adam Proctor way?
I like both lads. I respect both of them. I think they're both great fighters, and they're both going to go on and have a great career. I think both of them make it to the UFC regardless of what happens tomorrow. I think all the hype is behind Mason on this card. It's literally his to win. But from my point of view, I don't see any lightweight beating me. So I can't go against Adam. I think Adam's going to go in. He's going to be smart. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and I think he'll go in and get the win. I don't know how he does it, but I think the weight and his strength will matter in the 4th and the 5th round in the championship rounds, and I think that's when he'll start to really, really take over. I think it'll be close. There'll be control by both hands, but I really think Adam's going to take over towards the later stage if it goes that far. The reason I say Adam is just purely because I don't think there's any lightweight that can beat me, and I'm a welterweight, and that's my only outlook on it. So.
Okay, now in all seriousness, who is the hottest prospect out of Ireland? Is it you or Paul Hughes?
Let's see if he wins tomorrow and let's see what happens. But I love Paul. I absolutely love him, but it's me. It is me. And he knows it. Deep down he knows it. I love him. I love all the team at FAI. And actually, massive congrats to Joe McColgan. He got married today. So massive congrats to him. But no, it's me.
Well, Paul, you have a challenge on your hand if you have to beat this performance tonight. Let me tell you that.
Tell you what, you won't look as good doing. I can tell you that. I'm way better looking.
And what confuses me is one thing. I don't know if it's a mistake, but Typology says he's actually from Australia, Sydney, Australia. So is he Australian or is he Irish?
No, he's Irish. He is. He rocks the tricolour. Fair play to him.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.